and we are going to hear from Lyria. Lyria, you want to come on out and tell us about yourself and why you joined us?
Yes, thank you, Angie. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you good.
Okay. So yeah, I actually saw DSD in its infancy back in last year, August. I was in another company, and I saw Reginald posting about something. And I, tried to follow what he was talking about, and I saw one other person posting about, about this thing and how easy it was, well, not easy, I'll say simple it was. And I went and looked at the video, and I said, oh my gosh, that is too simple. What is this? That can't be right, And then I was thinking, wait a minute, if that is right, that's a really great idea. Why didn't I think of that? So I loved it when I first saw it, but I was in something else, and so my attention was divided. So I wanted to make sure that I gave what I was in a fair shot and everything. So I put DSD on the side. Now I don't really regret that decision because there were a lot of things that I learned while I was before I got into DSD, but I did put it aside for like maybe 3 or 4 months, and I joined at the end of December, and I had my first sale. It took me a while. I had my first sale in about 3 weeks, and I started continuously cha-chinging after that. And so far, I've sold over 40 items. I sold those items for over $5,000, and I've made good profit off of that. So my results are not going to be your results, so your results may vary. And I loved it. It wasn't immediate like some others. It wasn't 24 hours and I had my first sale, but I immediately knew that this was something special, that DSD was just, it was amazing. I was watching all that time that it took me from the time that I first saw it to the time that I actually joined. I was watching. I saw my other friends who were in DS Domination. I saw them posting results and sales and cha-ching and all this other stuff, and I was like, oh man. And it took a lot for me to keep my focus. And finally, after things just, I felt like they weren't really working out in my best interest where I was, and I said, okay, I think I need to take a second shot. I need to take a second look at DS Domination. So I did, and I'm so glad I did. So yeah, it's been working well for me. I love the whole non-recruiting part of it because, I mean, seriously, that's unheard of. You have to recruit. Everybody recruit. Most everybody, who is in, this type of, I guess, industry, you would say, has to recruit to make money. You have to have people under you. But with DS Domination, you don't, and I love that because the pressure is so much off of your shoulders. When I made the switch from where I was to DS Domination, I felt the release. I didn't have this pressure anymore. I didn't have the weight. Like, I didn't even realize, how much stress I was putting myself under, to try to be that person who is going to recruit lots of people, and for some of us, we have to actually become a different person in order to do that. And it's, it's a big learning curve, a huge learning curve to try to change yourself, into that. So that is my story in a nutshell.
Awesome. Listen, I got chills when you were talking. Two things popped out at me. One, you said, I didn't make sales right away. I made it within 3 weeks. And to me, being in this group of people on this team, we forget that 3 weeks is still phenomenal to get results in this industry. We keep thinking, we hear people saying 24 hours, 48 hours a week, and it took me so long, 3 weeks. Guys, everybody needs to understand that 3 weeks is still phenomenal to get results in this industry. So that just, it makes me giggle just because, we forget because of the amount of success that so many people are having on our team. And again, your results may vary, but tons of people on our team are getting these kinds of results that we actually forget that it's not abnormal or it is abnormal to get 3 weeks results, So that's still awesome. And the other thing that you talked about is the amount of pressure that you felt knowing that you had to recruit to make money, or that, before Dion was talking about having to worry about the success of her team. You don't have to recruit to make money here. There's a complete business that we help you create on eBay and Amazon that will earn you anywhere from supplemental income all the way up to wherever your dreams can take you if you put in the work. And then on the other side, we have the affiliate where you can share the opportunity with others. You talked about Reginald posting something on Facebook, and I know Keisha posts stuff on Facebook. Guys, that's what people are doing to share what's going on, and the reality is it's so easy. The pressure is off of us, because if you have tons of people doing this and they're making money with their eBay and Amazon businesses, it's very easy to say, hey, I just made another sale. Hey, I just had another cha-ching. It's so easy to say that because that's the reality of what's happening for people on our team. So, Lyria, anything else you would say to somebody who is maybe in another business and is kind of on the fence and saying, I'm really focused on what I'm doing and I'm just not sure about DS? What would you say to them?
Yes. Okay. I just was talking with someone else, and this point came across that I'd never really, thought about before. But that person was concerned about having to share. I know you just mentioned sharing, and I share too because I think it's wonderful. I'm all excited because I just made a sale. But you don't have to do that. And so, what some people, just need to remember is that you can do this kind of like on the down low,
That's right.
Nobody has to know how much you're making, Nobody has to know you're even in DS Domination. You can join hush hush.
That's right.
Keep it quiet, keep it to yourself, and do your other whatever thing you want to do. Now for me, that was too much, focus and, distraction and everything. So I just needed to focus on one thing, and I decided to, focus on DS Domination. That's my decision. But for others, if you do, want to have something working in the background quietly, you can do that with DS. Just don't say anything, and you don't have to recruit. Just go make your money on eBay, go make your money on Amazon, and I guarantee you, though, it'll probably be hard to keep quiet.
That's right. And the reality is when I first got introduced to this, I was in the same boat thinking, I'm just going to use this for supplemental income for advertising for something else that I was doing. And I quickly found out that if I focused 100% on this, then I wouldn't have to worry about needing any funds for anything else, that I could just use the funds for this business. So, and I actually have had several people approach me saying, hey, I want to join, but don't put me in the Facebook group. Don't let people know I've joined. I just want to earn the money on the side. And I'm like, that's cool, because the reality is, guys, you can do whatever you want to do here. You can get supplemental income just for a vacation fund that you want to, do, or pay off some school loans, or you can make a full-time income if your goal is to quit your job. So, whatever you want to do with this is yours to make it for you and your family. And a lot of us I know here want to help others and share with others, but others just need to really focus on themselves as far as their family goes, get that in order, and then move forward with whatever their goals are and wherever that takes them. So, we're here for anybody as far as what they want to do with this. All right. Thank you so much for sharing, Lyria. Again, your smile is contagious. I love to hear you talk, and I love your smile. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.